Hello everyone! Welcome to a new installment of me building homes based on the stereotypes of pet owners. This time Horse Girl edition. And I went to the horse world naturally and picked myself a tiny little place, just big enough, and I had to kick out the guy living there. It's fine, I moved him to another lot, but now I'm bulldozing his home. Now, I think horse girls, there's two different stereotypes of horse girls. One being like the rich girl that gets everything and has expensive hobbies, and the other one is, the free-spirited girl that wants to find a wild horse and then tame it and be the only one who can tame it and then live with that horse. And I thought I want to go more towards that stereotype, so I'm building a small ranch just for that girl and her horse. And I'm raising it up because horses in The Sims 4 are actually kind of annoying otherwise. And they will walk into your kitchen. I want this to be fairly small, I think, not too large. Just so we have space for the horse at all. Not even sure if that's not already too big. I will definitely need a second story though, but I hope this isn't too small to work or too big to have room for the horse. I picked this small lot on purpose, so I do not have anyone to blame. Do I like that? I do not. I have truly not thought out what I want to do at all, and it shows. This is all open. And this could be a hallway. I'm just placing things so I don't forget what I planned. Does that look completely dumb? Let's see. I want a closed-off kitchen. I don't know if I can get the closed-off kitchen. It's a little sad that it's all on that wall, because then I can't look out to see my horse, but maybe from the kitchen. It's not ideal. I think I need to plan the door first, otherwise I don't know what to do with this giant space here. Just constantly open barn doors. Or constantly open bar doors. I think horse girls are bubbly, so I want something colorful, I think. I don't want to be too rustic, because then it's more of the grunchy old cowboy stereotype rather than the horse girl stereotype. So I want something colorful. Maybe yellow? Maybe mint. I think I'm between those two. I guess I'm gonna go yellow. We can't put it in the middle the way I map things out. Does that kill me inside? It probably does. Maybe an open kitchen after all. Makes me like the layout less. Cue the speed build. I want stables. I think a horse should have a stable for when it rains. That seems small though. Maybe like pretend it's open? Does it make it feel better? Less tiny? Nah, I think it's small, but that's fine because during the day the horse is just always out, and it's just to keep the predators away at night. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's see with the windows. I'm gonna use the horse ranch windows. Looks like horse jail. This is a good backyard door. Is this fun? It's too many sets of threes. I want this to have a fireplace. I don't want it to be the bathroom. This is tragic too, though. This is why I hate open layouts. Nothing feels natural when you place it. And I don't want an open bathroom. What's with the stairs? Chill. I use this as the bathroom. The front of the building will be very asymmetrical. I guess. And I think I want a skylight for the horse, maybe? Okay. That's my little skylight. So that the horse gets sunlight and can hear the rain. I don't know. I like being able to see the horse. I think I want the rustic floorboards here. This is better. I think it's middle ground between the deck and the fence, the wood fence. Painting the ceiling. Or maybe painted white. Painted white could be good. Like it's a wooden ceiling, but they did paint it. Ooh, my mistake. That's absolutely the correct color. I don't know if I want to have a fence there. I thought this could be like a garden area. Maybe more natural wood, actually. The downstairs bathroom is now as large as the upstairs one. So maybe I make it a small half bath. Question is, what's that then? Yeah, that's gonna be the codes area, I guess. That makes sense. That would look better. But I think that it needs to stay here to keep a little bit of symmetry with all that. Like that's bothering me too much. We need to have something that grips it. And these windows being top of each other helps a little bit. Yeah, I'm more happy that way. Even though I didn't get my separation between living room and kitchen. There we go, though. It feels weird in build mode, but it looks actually nice. I think something simple like this is gonna be the best option, honestly. Before I continue inside, I want the outside painted. I want yellow. Maybe a metal roof? Yeah. Yep. The sheet roof feels right. Cute, but functional. Inside, I definitely want to go more orangey. First things first, I want the fireplace. I want something rustic, but also not too in the way. And a little modern, because I think horse girls are the modern kind of country. Cowgirls would be the rustic kind of country. Maybe this one, and then behind that we need some fireproof wall. I'll stick with this. Kitchen first, and then I'll see where I stuff the living room, I guess. I think the typical horse girl likes baking. I don't want something too fancy or too modern, but also, of course, not too grandma. And I don't want anything with the buttons in the back. I know it's American and it's an American game, but I can't deal with that. Actually, maybe I do take something old because this looks whimsical. That is so misaligned, I hate it. Let me just place a fridge, I guess. Yeah, I like it when they have something to look at when they're doing the dishes, but I guess not. Some kind of cluttered storage is quite nice, because I sort of assume a horse girl to not be untidy, but also not overly care about these things. You know, the people who hide their appliances so that it always looks super clean. That's not what I would assume a horse girl does. They're more for the practical, have it in easy reach and all that. And not for the ultra clean minimalist appearance. Could be a little too modern. I like this one though. I like a little modern touch, so it's not too old school, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to build custom shelving, but the wood colors don't really match. And there's a lot of times where I'm actually not too fussed about this, because in real life the wood colors also don't usually match. However, this is clearly supposed to be one set, and so this not being the same color bugs me. Not even the whites are the same. And this, I really like the idea of, but not the color, so maybe we go bold with some feminine, girly pastel colors, because again, that's somewhat horse girl. I think a kettle is nice to boil a good old filter coffee or a tea, you know, something down to earth, no espresso machine bullshit. And I do believe, since horse girls cook, there's also a good place for the stand mixer. Now what, I'm gonna put this here and this one a little higher. This is probably a great place for these. I was missing curtains exactly like that, and I was missing them for like more traditional kitchens. This is classic kitchen curtain. Would love for them to be slightly see-through, but I take this. I was wondering if I maybe want tiles in the kitchen. With a yellow, actually. And I picked this tile because it has the border. This is actually great for open floor plans, that it doesn't just abruptly end and it's all weird. Actually, so thankful for the borders. Maybe a half tile. I don't know about this tile. It's also not the same white, and it's just... Maybe I can ignore it. Just finish it off here. I like it. It's colorful with the tiles, but not too colorful. I also think a microwave would be nice. However, if I do that, we really start lacking counter space. This is precarious. If that thing really goes, this could topple. Maybe like this. This is clipping so badly, though. Is this too much? Is it all too much? I think it kind of works with the tea kettle in front of the mugs and in front of the tea bags and all that. Could work. This is where the sim can cook and only there. But it is at least right next to the stove. Could also kind of put it like this and trick the game into thinking that this is also a free tile. Slightly at an angle is more realistic. Little decoration in our window nook here, so that it's not just the nook for the trash can. This I do not like. Probably like this. Oh, I don't know. I'm not happy with this window on the inside. I'm not happy without this window on the outside, so it is what it is. It could maybe it could just be a little bit much though. Maybe we just delete this and then put this here. Kind of wanted this thing, and now I can't find the place for it. Just never open this. ever. Maybe this goes here instead. I think that works. This is kind of the middle between the pillars and the working surface, and I think that's where I want the lights. Yeah. This would be where dining goes. It's gonna be a single sim home, however, I consider horse girls to be friendly and they would want room for guests. So probably a round table. Just because that's a way to seat many people, but also we don't have too much space in the vertical if we want to be able to move and reach everything. This is nice. Pretty much the same color as the floor. That's a kind of interesting break. Kind of bringing this together with that. I think I'm gonna use this. I'm bringing over the wood color from the kitchen and the shape of the fireplace together with the floor color. That's nice. Maybe I shouldn't have a ceiling light here. Just gonna do a table light. That could be kind of cute. And that's actually quite bright here. So I'm happy with that. Now this is gonna be the living room here right in the door, and I don't like that. But it is what it is. I made this house small and then wanted all this extra stuff in it, so really it's my own fault. If I use this here, that's kind of nice as a nook there. And then maybe something to seat us here in front of the fireplace. This may be for the fireplace. Then the regular seating isn't just with the back to the door. I don't think this is gonna get a television. Just because I placed this in the front door, and that for me doesn't work now. I don't want to have like to switch it around. There's no real way to place a television here that's not really weird. I could maybe put it like this if I moved that. But then that's on this weird slab here. And I have this issue. So that doesn't work for me. I could switch it around like this. But then I have the same issue with the fireplace. And also, it kind of, like, the television would be so weirdly placed. Like, that's so random. I don't know. It does look like a picture frame, that's the only reason I'm even considering it, but I'm not too sold. Especially since you can't even watch TV from the couch. Like, the couch goes totally opposite to there. Watching TV is a completely solitary activity that you can only do at an angle here. Like, this is almost making more sense here. If I was trying to have the TV, I would probably have to have a new fireplace. That's not hitting the same. This actually could be nice. Wait. Do I like it better? Huh. Of course, that still makes watching television a solitary activity, or people are just standing here randomly. But maybe they do have a picture frame television because they really, really don't always use it. I mean, if you have a horse and you live here, you're probably more, you know, riding around the prairie. And television is definitely not the main focal point of all this. A painted mirror one? Kind of cute, together with the yellow. With It's a little bit less homey than I would like to, you know, have the space directly in the front door. Is what it is, I guess. Maybe some curtains and rugs will change that. Maybe a record player, actually. That seems like something I could see in a horse girl home. Yes, it's a little bit old school, but also modern again. Or I guess the trend is already kind of over. I know this isn't placed perfectly in the middle. That's on purpose. Just in case somebody got a heart attack. Because I didn't notice. I did notice. I didn't care. I don't know if that makes it worse. This one is centered though. I mean, that's fun and playful. For like the entryway window specifically. And it is yellow and blue. Nice to have a candle in front of the television. Always recommended. Maybe in here we have wood. I think that communicates it better that this is a closet situation. Maybe I use this one actually. And then I put some jackets and stuff on here and some shoes down there. We really need one where it's only outerwear. No pants. And that's clipping. Great. Let me just quickly collect all the shoes I need and then I'll pick out another surface so I can better place now. Right. That's so annoying. This is like this shelf, this square little shelf is my single most important build item. And then I want a little stool to sit down. And that can be a real dark wood because it can be just some random tree. I do actually think that's added a lot of coziness to the space because it lets you look inside something more enclosed and smaller while this is so wide and open. That helps. Even though I'm still about being this much right in the doorway. But that's just me being uneasy with open floor plans, I think. Now we need some decoration though. Like it's a bit empty on the walls. That's not the most comfortable. Space void of all decoration. I want a horse picture. Is this half behind that pillar? And I don't know. Is that a problem? It's not from here. Though a portrait orientation picture would probably be nicer. This is a kind of cool picture. I'm not sure it's exactly the vibes, but I vibe with it. Would you actually put your mail into the room where you put on your shoes? Probably not, right? Oh well. This is right. I just want to make this look a little bit more lived in, I think. Because I'm always having a hard time making open floor plans feel cozy. And I do think coziness is a core component to the horse girl. Adding knickknacks here and there helps a lot. I mean, this doesn't have to be a toy. Kinda cute. I think I'll do it. As much work as it is. Be right back. Okay, we have lights. Now can take care of the bathroom. Can't decide if I love that or hate that. The colors definitely match. Like this and that. Basically identically. There is something really nice visually to me about being in a bathtub after a ride. You're so dirty, your muscles are sore, and you just hop into the bathtub for a moment of relaxation. This bathroom has been renovated because that one is clearly modern. And maybe I can have some shelves here or something to have an illusion of storage. Because what do I always say? Two things make a Sims build look like a real home, and it's storage and clutter. Now the bedroom. We could introduce wall color here. I know the rest has been very white, but this room maybe not. Pink and horse girl kind of go hand in hand. Gotta say, especially this kind of sponged pink with a little ombre gradient moment. Kind of great. Kind of horse girl. We do have, of course, horse ranch beds. I don't know if I'm gonna use them. Horse ranch is not equal the horse girl stereotype at all times. And after all, this is not a horse ranch build. But maybe this one does fit because it has the blanket that is kind of playful. Just don't know with the bedding. Hey, that maybe. It's a little bit more playful. Like the closed ones, just for some contrast with the very light metal bed frame. And I want a full wardrobe. Yeah, I think I'll stick with this one. It's kind of neat. It's big and chunky. Probably Grandma had the same one. This exact one. Then I want to add some playful elements too. With a horseshoe look, that could be kind of fun. Hi, that's cute. Oh, I know. The little fox lamp. Kinda cool, kinda lame. I don't know. No, it works. I'm fine with it. No, because there's the other plants there, but maybe here. Wow, that was a great sentence. You know? Not there, because there's the other plants there, but maybe here. This is how my brain thinks. It just leaves out crucial information. And I'm supposed to add that for you, as a good narrator does. And then I just don't. My apologies. I am struggling with rocks. Maybe like this. I just need to tilt them a little bit so they're not super parallel. Okay. And now for the decoration on the walls, because we have ample wall space here, and we need some horse pictures or something. Maybe like this, a small gallery wall. I want more horse pictures, but there aren't any good ones. Maybe paint a little unicorn here on the wall, on the door. I mean, now I kind of want to do this. Nah. Or, you know what? Fuck it. We have a unicorn. Unicorn door. And this thing. Cute bear. And then this can be a small office space. This is tough to furnish because it's so small. This would be the coolest, but it's also blocking the window. Maybe just this desk. It's not pink, so it's not as fun. But it will fit under the window. I wonder if this tablet would be actually cooler than a real computer. I feel like the horse girl isn't the typical gaming setup girl. Maybe this one. It's rustic enough to fit. Obviously plants. Like one plant. Not plants. There's no room for plants, plural. And this is hella empty wall-wise. some nature to look at even when you're inside and have to do boring paperwork. It's also why the desk there is nice. You can just look out onto the canyon. What are you looking out onto? Yeah, the canyon. Let's do cowboy, not horse girl enough. Too little woohoo, too much yeehaw. Maybe travel posters of the different worlds. Just so this claustrophobic small room doesn't feel too bad. We have pictures of the outside to look at. And then maybe just add a little bit of knick-knack for the desk. Okay. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna ignore it. This is a lot of dead space. So we could add something there. Some hobby. I do think that's kind of girl coded. No idea why. And I think I again keep the small lights. Yeah. I'm gonna move on to the outside now. We have our little garden to do, the roof, and our actual horses' home. Stables is the word I was looking for. And of course I need to hide this disaster here. Ew, ew, ew. Okay, let's see. I said I wanted a little garden. Would sure be nice to have a way of actually entering that. Let's see. I was thinking these ones, but now I don't know anymore because now, yeah, I don't have the space. Like that is probably not gonna work. So maybe no fence. Maybe we don't need that. Maybe I'll just line it with plants or something. The way I designed that, I have no space for anything of my own. So that is a scrap. I still want a garden though. So it's gonna be like this. Very sandy here, so having an actual green garden patch is probably a lot of water. So maybe just having these garden pots is actually environmentally friendlier. I actually don't know a lot about the way eco-friendly gardening is done in this region. I've never been there. I think that's alright. Or actually, I think I'm gonna push this to that edge. I'll make this one a terrace or something. I think I'll use terrain paint for this space, and then that's kind of the garden space. And that means I can eat. I can add outdoor dining. You can almost eat it too. We need a trash can, I almost forgot that. Maybe here. It almost poses as something from the stable. After you fixed up the stables or something, you can't just shove it out there. I don't know. Seems fitting. I'm looking for two specific things. Thing one. I was thinking I could put it here for some additional seating. Maybe facing the horse? Because we have very few horse watching spots here. And the other thing is for the front porch. I want a rocking chair on the front porch. It's for the outside, I thought, because it looks so weathered that I never want to use it on the inside. But it makes it kind of good for the outside. Like that thing has seen some rain. Okay, I want the real grass. Because I'm recording this during the Euros, I think I should use the football color. Floor should be concrete or stone. Maybe I use the stone. Little spilled hay is also going a long way, I think, for the realism part of this. Oh, that actually makes more sense here with the cleaning equipment and all. Damn, that's big. I forgot that. You know what? That can go right here. It's very warm lighting, but it's not that bad. Let me go and landscape a bit. Hey, this is green now for the horse. I wonder how functional this all is. I don't think I want to do a lot more landscaping. I need some plants though. It just dawned on me that this is a fairly not green space. I mean, I have all these green patches around. I just don't know if it's realistic to have it as lush as I wanted it to be, to have stuff growing all over this wall. We'll see. I'm trying to be relatively close to my surroundings, so I don't think I'm gonna go super lush. But I need something. This is just tragic. I need something. I may just simply try and go with the high school years ones, because those are forced. So even if the area isn't super lush in these things, this is like human installed. I think that helps. I am unclear whether or not this is doing too much for the area, but I think it helps that it's on these ranking thingies, letters, whatever. I think that helps. There's so much more that I could do here. I think I'm gonna call it done anyway. Because if I don't, I'll just sit around here and play around with it forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay. This is our happy horse girl house. Has a stable for the horse, a small outdoor dining and gardening area, and is perfect for one sim or two sims who are a couple. Let's head on inside. So this is the living/entryway. The living room section is right next to the door, and the window looks out to the stable area with the horse. You sit right next to the fireplace, and you look actually right into the little dressing room where you can get, you know, dressed and outdoor ready or indoor ready and put your mail there. But other than that, this is for living and relaxation. The TV plays a minor role here. It's the frame TV that looks like a picture if you're not watching, just so it's not so intrusive. The Sim is probably not watching a lot of television. And then right next to the living area is the dining area, which is spacious enough for the happy horse girl to have her horse girl friends over. And we have an open kitchen to, you know, cook and bake. When they have their friends over, they probably have a freshly baked cake or so on the table to serve. Behind the dining area is the way to the outdoors. You have a seating area that looks right into the stable for the horse, and then you can go to the outside dining area and gardening area. Next to the backyard door is the stairs, and that gallery overlooks the dining area and kitchen mostly. In the end of that section you have a keyboard that this horse girl can play. I thought about putting a guitar here, but that's more cowboy to me, less horse girl. Right next to that we have a little office nook that's mostly, you know, you go here to do office work, but that's not the room that the horse girl spends the most time in. And since horse girls are outdoorsy, we made sure that the desk overlooks the outside and has some pictures of the outside all around the sim. Of course, a bookshelf, always important in an office. And then next to that is the horse girl bedroom. I associate colors like pink, pastels, feminine decor with the clichy horse girl, and a little bit of childish happiness, and I try to incorporate that with like some happy accessories here and there, and yeah, a painted door frame, why not? And again we have this beautiful view that you can wake up to and fall asleep to. It's really great. A bit of rustic furniture too, not just this feminine lightness, but also some, you know, old school stuff that I think is the mix that makes the horse girl. And then we have the upstairs bathroom, meant to be a bathroom that is old. The house is old and the bathroom is old, but then has been updated and renovated. In the downstairs we have actually a smaller bathroom, and that is the unrenovated version, where we have like older appliances still, but you can see the same tile work here. And then right next to the house is the stable. So this is where our horse lives. Our horse has its own little yard. Fresh prairie grass to feed on, some water outside and some enrichment, as well as a roofed over stable. You can clean the horse, get ready, and the horse itself has a roof, but also a glass roof, so it doesn't feel too cramped in here. And then, you know, more fodder for the inside, so that when it rains, the horse doesn't actually have to go outside. Yeah, there we are. Night is falling over our little house. Sim and horse are spending their time outdoors, as I predicted the happy horse girl to do. Are they sharing from the same plate? It kind of looks like it. Well, we're not judging. We're wishing them a good and happy night, and I wish you a great rest of your day. And I hope I see you in the next one. And if you like that house, you can download it from the gallery. I link my gallery name in the description of the video, so make sure to look there. And I hope I see you in the next video. Goodbye!